I'm deeply appreciative and have reliable friends, partners. I'm glad that you made it here, and I'm glad that you're going to have a...
Mr. Minister, first of all, I want to thank you and for your entire team here at the ministry for the very gracious and open welcoming you've provided me. I want to say first off how much all of us in America, and particularly we in the United States Army, appreciate the great partnership that exists between our two nations. As you mentioned, the great relationship that our two armies have shared in battlefields from Kosovo to Afghanistan to Iraq. And again, as I mentioned to you, I've had the deep honor of visiting wounded Georgian heroes in Landstuhl, in our medical facilities there, and also at Walter Reed. And I am deeply appreciative of the efforts that you and your nation are making to professionalize your wounded warrior care, and also of the great sacrifice that your soldiers have made alongside our soldiers. And I join in honoring the 29 fallen heroes, Georgian heroes from the battles in Afghanistan. I'd be remiss if I didn't also express my appreciation for your nation's continued commitment to the challenge that you mentioned in ISIL. This is, as you correctly note, something that is troubling not just on a regional basis, but from an international perspective as well. And Georgia was amongst the first to step forward and to commit themselves in joining the fight against this. And again, we're deeply appreciative of that. I hope, Mr. Minister, that my presence here today sends a very clear message that the United States and the United States Army remain in full commitment to the partnership that, as you noted, we have built together over the last 10 years. And as Secretary Hagel said during his visit, our look forward is to do everything we can to continue to develop that relationship, to continue to build upon it. And as you and I discussed, I intend to do everything possible to bring more training together for our troops to make sure that we have persistent presence throughout this region so that we are prepared, as we have been over the last decade, to go forward as equal partners in facing the challenges of this day. And during our discussions, I was particularly appreciative of your comments with respect to the events in Ukraine, the situation here as it is affected in Georgia. And I could not agree more with your observation that we have to stand engaged together as we begin to deal with this very, very challenging situation. I can see no positive outcome in these kinds of events for President Putin and the Russian Republic, but I can state very clearly that whatever his path may be, the path of Georgia and the United States will be one toward continuing to build our partnership, continuing our path toward our shared vision of a Black Sea region, of a Europe, indeed of a world that is together, that is at peace, and that is free. And an important part of that way forward will be Georgia's full accession into NATO. And as I expressed to you, Mr. Minister, the United States stands in full support of that full membership for your nation, and will continue to work together with you to ensure better that that indeed happens. Thank you again for your hospitality, sir.
Thank you so much.